great estate of Collinwood in parallel time, where each person follows a new destiny. But Barnabas has not found the peace he wanted so desperately. Instead, he is trapped in a coffin, the prisoner of a half-mad author. He does not know that on this night, a young scientist has taken a potion he believes will eliminate evil from his mind, but instead has changed him into a strange, violent creature who causes havoc wherever he goes.
This wild man came in here and fought with Steve. Well, you know Steve, Mr. Collins. Well, some stuff got broken. This guy says he's going to pay for it. So he goes out and he comes back with this check. Now, it's probably forged, but look at the signature on it. It's signed by a friend of yours, Cyrus Longworth.
He gave you this?
Well, like I say, it's probably forged.
Yes, it probably is. Well, good night, Bob.
Good night, Mr. Collins.
My dear, I thought our agreement was that you were not to mention where the check came from. Apparently you forgot. And that's a pity, because now I'm going to have to teach you to understand.
Oh, no!
Why should I let go? You're like all the others. You have to be trained.
No! No!
I'll let you go deliberately. You're like a dog. You have to be hit to learn.
Let go of me, please.
I'm not going to let go. You haven't learned your lesson yet.
You're hurting me.
Only a little. Just a little. Just so you will learn to do what I say. You will, won't you? Won't you?
Yes, yes!
How pretty your tears are.
You're insane!
Oh, no. I'm not insane. I know how to live. I know how to get things from people, how to make anyone do as I say. That's an invaluable thing to know. Something you must learn unless you want to live the rest of your life like this. You don't, do you?
What do you mean?
I want to give you the finest things. I want to give you money and furs and riches. I'll give you anything. I want to make sure that you have everything. Oh, you don't want me to know how much you want them, do you? I know you better than you know yourself. And you will know that soon.
You don't know me at all.
Oh, what a pointless thing to say. But you know, I'm not angry that you're fighting me. I'm not bored either.
Get out of here.
Well, gladly. Gladly, because you need time to think.
Don't come back. Leave me alone.
I'll be back. I'll be back. And soon you won't be able to wait until I walk down through that door. It'll be soon. Very soon.
Sabrina, when did Cyrus leave?
The night before last.
And he went to New York?
Yes.
Did he drive?
Of course.
His car's gone.
Quentin, what is it? Now, don't try to protect me. Something's wrong. What?
I don't know. Last night at the Eagle, a girl showed me a check that Cyrus wrote yesterday.
Cyrus was at the Eagle?
No. He gave the check to a man. She didn't know who the man was. Some roughneck tore up the place and then gave her a check in payment.
I can tell. I balanced Cyrus's checkbook yesterday. It's one of the things I do for him. He's one of the few scientists in the world who can't subtract. There are 2 checks gone. Now, I know they were there when I finished. Now, who is this person? You don't know his name?
No, he said he was a friend of Cyrus's. The girl even thought that was odd. He didn't seem to be Cyrus's sort.
Last week, I found an IOU made out to Cyrus. It was signed by John Yeager. I asked Cyrus who he was. He said he was an old friend he only saw when Yeager needed money.
You never saw Yeager?
No. But it couldn't have been Yeager. No friend of Cyrus's would come and take his checks. Unless something has happened to Cyrus.
Now, Sabrina.
I know it. No, he said he would call last night, and he didn't. That Yeager must have him someplace.
Now, listen to me. Now, if he has, I'll find him. I promise you that.
Who's there?
Minnie, dear. Well, aren't you getting private locking your door? No need to in this house, believe me. You got something for me?
Oh, yes, I have the rent. I meant to leave it this evening.
Well, I can use it, dearie. Believe me, the price of owning property. Of course, you're really helping me out a lot.
Mrs. Duval, I have to get ready to go to work.
Oh, you got lots of time, dearie. And I haven't thanked you yet.
For the rent?
Oh, you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
My 4 best rooms, that's what I mean. And I'm getting more money for them than I'd ever gotten before. And unfurnished, too. Oh, it's going to be just grand.
What are you talking about?
And you're responsible. Here, I thought you were just wasting your time with that Steve.
Mrs. Duval.
You know, when you get to my age, you regret missing any chances. And you can't go back and start over again. Believe me, I know. Glad to see you're using your brain.
How? How am I using it?
Oh, you know.
No, I don't.
Oh, come on now. You're the one who recommended my place to this gentleman.
What gentleman? Who?
The gentleman, my dear, is me.
You.
Mrs. Duval, isn't she outrageous? She was so enthusiastic about your place that I just had to come along, didn't I?
Yes, you did have to come along.
I've learned to trust her taste, and she has learned to trust certain instincts of mine.
Well, I can certainly understand that.
Yes, I'm sure you can. Well, Mrs. Duval, I think you're an admirable landlady. You really are, yes. I hope you won't object if I send a few workmen up to my room and have them work it over.
Oh, no.
Yes, well, I think just a few weeks of refurnishing it. See, I want everything exactly right.
Oh, why, that's going to be a real education for us all.
Yes, it is. Yes, especially for Miss Harrington. I think that she has to learn to live with beauty. It's amazing how much it does for the soul, beauty. Well, this print, for example. This print. No wonder you're depressed.
Well, I always wanted to get rid of that.
Yes, take it and burn it.
That's mine.
I'm going to give you something far grander.
I don't want anything from you.
Spirit! Spirit! That's what attracted me in the first place.
Mrs. Duval, I want my rent check back, please.
Oh, I don't give rent checks back.
That's unheard of.
Why, you're paid up for 1 more month as far as I'm concerned.
Do you need money, my dear? If you do, I can advance you a little. Is that what you want?
No,
Well, then what is it?
nothing. Nothing.
Good. Good. I think the little storm has passed, Mrs. Duval. Now, would you mind running up to my rooms and cleaning them up for me?
Oh, why, yes, sir, indeed I will. And this starts a new beginning for my house, believe me. It really does.
You're leaving without your thing.
Yes.
I suggest you don't. I think you should have a little patience with me. Now, my dear, I think you want to live just as much as I do. I think you want excitement, don't you? Because I think right now you're afraid of excitement. But you won't be for very long.
I don't understand.
Why you don't want to leave?
That I do and I don't. Hello?
Hello. Buffy, this is Quentin Collins.
I can't talk now.
Something wrong?
No, I was just about to wash my hair.
What's this?
I'll call you back later.
For now, it won't take long. I simply want to know if you've seen the man from last night.
No.
Buffy, are you sure? Now, this is very important.
I hope I never see him again. Please believe that, Mr. Collins.
Well, now, look, I'm very worried about Cyrus Longworth.
I don't know anything about him.
Well, if you can just tell me where I might find that man.
I can't tell you anything. Now, goodbye, Mr. Collins. I like him, and you made me lie. I like him. Why did I lie?
Cyrus Longworth is safe.
Quentin Collins has been nice to me, real nice, and you...
I'm going to be nice to you, too.
I hate you. I hate you!
For the moment, yes. But not for long.
Always stays at that hotel in New York. It's his favorite place.
Well, now, perhaps this time he didn't.
He would have mentioned it if we were going to stay at someplace new. I know Cyrus. They said he hadn't made a reservation for yesterday. You know how methodical he is, Quentin.
Now, look, maybe he's staying with friends.
But he never does. There's something wrong, Quentin. You know it as well as I do. Please, don't protect me. You said you would find out what happened to him. What has?
Well, I have a feeling that two people know where he is. I'll find one of them at least.
What's this? Why are you going away?
I want to.
Why, honey?
Steve, sometimes you're very nice.
Only don't ask.
Right, don't ask. Oh, why am I kidding myself? I'm not going anywhere. Why would I? I only have $13.40 to my name. I would land in Worcester and I would get a job as a waitress, and it'd be just the same as this all over again.
Honey, what's wrong? It's that guy, isn't it? He's been bothering you again.
Steve, go away. Go have a drink somewhere. Just don't ask questions.
I don't dig you.
It's about time you thought of that.
Oh, come on.
I told you to go. Will you do it? Just stay away from me and don't get beat up for me anymore.
I'll get him yet.
No, you won't. You won't, Steve.
You sound like he's some kind of a Superman.
Maybe he is. And don't bother to go find out about it. Just get out of here and leave me. I mean it, Steve.
pleasant evening, don't you think?
You're the reason she sent me away.
Yes, I think I can claim credit for that.
Now we're even.
I don't think so.
Oh!
That enough?
Help! Help!
You've seen Yeager again. Yes, that's his name. Now, don't deny he's been here.
No, no.
Buffy, you know I always trusted you. I always believed what you told me before.
All right. He has been here.
Yes, and I'm convinced he's kidnapped Cyrus Longworth.
No, he hasn't. Honest, he hasn't.
Buffy, you've lied to me before.
I'm telling you the truth now. He makes me lie, but I'm telling you the truth now. He hasn't kidnapped anybody. He couldn't have. Otherwise, he wouldn't be bothering me like he does.
The antidote. I must have it. The police will track me here. I must be Cyrus Longworth again.
Yeager?
Ah, Mr. Collins, yeah.
So you're Yeager.
At your service, sir. Aren't you surprised that I know who you are?
Where's Cyrus Longworth?
Well, that's strange. I was going to ask you the same
Don't lie to
question.
me.
Sir, you're a gentleman. Would I lie to a gentleman?
Now then, why won't you tell me what you've done with him?
Mr. Collins, what can one do with a Cyrus? It's an interesting theoretical question, isn't it?
Where is he? You know.
Oh, now I'm going to be accused of being a burglar. Cyrus can explain all that.
Oh, can he?
Yes, you see, he gave me the combination of his safe. I'm storing a lot of valuables in there.
I don't believe a word you're saying. Now, where is he?
Well, you just keep asking that.
I'm going to keep on asking until I get an answer. Or until Cyrus Longworth walks down those stairs.